Hello there, I'm D the Hedgehog. You may know me as the guy who's working on a fan game known as, or the guy who's responsible for this. But yesterday something happened. We got our first look at the Sonic movie poster. Or at least a teaser of it, a motion poster if you will. And, safe to say, I kinda got my wish. The whole fandom came together to collectively hate on it. I probably should have expected that. I mean, this is the Sonic fandom after all. To expand on that fact, remember, we are the same fandom that completely fawned over one 4-second cameo in Wreck-It Ralph 2. Because it was a look at something we could have gotten. Or something we deserved, basically. We fucking fawned over that one moment where he saved Pikachu from that World of Light shit. Everybody was on it for a solid week. Jesus Christ, it was annoying. But, you know. Yeah, you have to take what you can get. Anyway, my point is, I'm not sure why Paramount weren't prepared for this in the first place. This video is not meant to hate on anyone in particular, but instead, the PR disaster right now that is making up the Sonic movie reputation. Frankly, whenever you see stuff start to hit the fan at this speed and at this scale on a majority of social media websites like Twitter or Instagram, you might want to start plugging leaks. You might want to start plugging holes and apologizing to people about it. But because it's in post-production and all this stuff has probably already been finalized, there's nothing anyone can do about it. No one here is to blame on the PR side. Nobody like Aaron Webber or any of the actors, anybody who has remote ties to the movie, but instead the executives that make up the movie studios and whatever. Because not one social media page anywhere, as far as I know, has apologized or said anything after all this has happened. I don't know why they're not doing this. People are probably looking at this and going, we should probably put something out to say to the people, we're sorry that this happened. But they're not doing anything about it. And like, I can name many examples off the top of my head about, oh fuck. Sorry. I can list many examples off of the top of my head where social media representations of different companies have tried to apologize and put out posts to interact with their user base. Because, frankly, if you're not doing this, what's wrong with you? Let me explain a couple of examples. Cyberpunk 2077's Twitter. Very anticipated game, right? They put out a "Did you just assume my gender" joke that one time. Lots of people didn't like it. So, frankly, the best thing to do is to delete it and apologize, which they did. Hell, even more for a recent occurrence. We'll talk about Fallout 76. Bethesda made a half-assed apology about the canvas versus nylon bags and trying to offer $5. I mean, still, it's a very bad offense for them to do this stuff and mislead advertising and the like. But at least they tried to apologize. At least they tried here. But, you know, obviously that's not working. I mean, look at that. Obsidian's flipping reveling in it. Hell, even EA, Electronic Arts, the scummiest dudes imaginable in the gaming industry, also apologized for Battlefront 2 back in 2016, I believe? Even though that was also half-assed and, you know, we want to give gamers the experience of winning and stuff, and we'll get rid of loot boxes later on. All that stuff. Because, you know how well that happened. DICE got their Disney license taken away. But like, usually, this sort of stuff should be very commonplace for social media websites all across the board. Because if you can't interact with your fans, then what's the point in even advertising? Because interacting with people helps to make sure that they get the answers from the questions that you are posing. Well, that probably doesn't make any sense. It's probably vice versa, but it's like the steamed hams bit. It's just, may I see it? No, because we haven't really seen anything yet, and everybody I know is calling it bad. Well, about 95% of people I know are calling it bad. Frankly, I'm on the fence about all this stuff. But the fact that no team, no company at all, or no individual has come out and stepped forward because they probably can't, due to, you know, legal stuff and NDA and all that business. It's just scummy, and frankly, it just leaves you hanging on a thread and makes the problem worse. I'm not asking or telling anyone to go after individuals. If anything, the best course of action to take here is to either shut up or just go and protest or something. Because petitions won't just work. You don't need petitions. You need to actually take action physically and do more. But not fight people over this. Don't fight people. Don't go out for blood. Everybody's out to hunt the hedgehog, except the only carcass is there and everybody keeps pumping the thing full of bullets. Sorry if that was graphic. Oh jeez, I've probably made my point sound really stretched out because, you know, I'm just improvising this whole thing, but I'm kind of upset by the fact that nobody has stepped forward at this time of recording, 11th of December 2018. No one has stepped forward and said, we're sorry. Absolutely no one. All we've just gotten are more articles from IGN, other websites, and people commentating on the tirade of negativity that has been brought out in the Sonic fandom. It's like it's come to a head all over again. It's happened like 3 times this year. I don't really need to remind people of how many times that happened. Because each time something came out from the Sonic movie, everybody was just like, oh god, this is gonna be bad, ain't it? I can feel it. I can feel it. When in actuality, it really wasn't. I just want someone to come forward and tell people, we are sorry that this didn't meet your standards, or that we will change a few things to make sure that you people are happy, or something like that. I don't know, I'm just probably really making a bad video, or just making a mess out of all this, but I am still, I wouldn't say upset, just disappointed and not sure what to make of this. However, to close this, I'm going to say that I'm still on the fence about all this. I have yet to see this poster and stuff come out in motion, with a trailer or anything, because in the end, that's what we actually need. Some form of motion in a trailer, not just a static image with a couple of half-arsed ring sounds. We need something that acts as proof. Because what kind of quality are we expecting if all we have to go by is just an image? When it comes to leaking silhouettes or teasing people with this stuff, you have to make sure that you better not leave them hanging on a thread for more than, say, 3-4 weeks. Because any longer than that, somebody's gonna take a fan design and treat that as canon until it's proven. Remember how Sonic Boom just showed us the silhouettes of the characters? Everybody was redrawing them. I remember seeing this one thing where Sonic was supposedly wearing a red track jacket, and people kind of took that as the one Sonic Boom design for him, and yeah, obviously that got proven wrong very quickly. So all I'm saying is they better come out with something quickly, and they better come out with it fast, because right now I don't think I've seen the Sonic fandom in a worse state other than now. If you did watch this 10-minute video of me stumbling over my words, thank you for watching. And, you know, if you're expecting something on the fan game I'm doing, you should be able to expect something sometime later this week. Maybe. Till then, goodbye. See y'all on Twitter or something. I don't know. Oh, right, I can't go to Tumblr. They're starting to ban stuff and everybody's getting flagged.